Hello guys, my name is Armin. In today's episode, Learning Revizto, we want to take a look at the Viewpoint panel. I'm going to walk you through everything that is available in this panel, starting with creating a simple viewpoints, how to edit them, delete them, creating folders, how to edit, delete, like add the stuff to it, and the most important part, which is hitting the home run for me in terms of the Revizto and a good workflow, is creating level viewpoints for each level at your model. Since Revizto getting fed by Revit, so basically getting all the levels, all the info from the Revit, you can create an accurate level viewpoint for your model very quickly. So without further ado, let's jump into Revit so I can show you all the stuff, and make sure to subscribe and leave a like.
In today's episode, Learning Revizto, we want to take a look at the very important feature. We want to look at Viewpoint. This is a location that you can set the area and the camera angle for more efficiency and quickness in your coordination. So this feature is going to help you go and navigate from one point to another point without doing anything. Basically, you can kind of see the clashes, show it, or go to a different area that you want to talk about. You can set everything at that area. So the viewpoint, it's basically located under the 3D environment because it's a viewpoint of the model. So common sense to be in a 3D environment. And the icon is right here, top left. And the shortcut is W control plus W. You can see it on top right here. So when I basically click on this, this is going to be the first panel open. This is by default. They have a home view for your model. You have basically have the same home view right here at the bottom right. So if I click on this one, this is my set home view. So let's say if I was this and then click on this home view, it's basically take me back to the same thing. So if you want to update these home view, let's say I want to update it, just be a little bit more farther and then kind of change the camera angle. So when you set, you just need to hit these update view button. Is gonna basically show a tick, means updated and it's done. So right now, if I click on this, you can see my home view, and also this home view is updated as well. So this is going to be the very easy to update your home view when you basically want to set it to a specific view when you open your model or you want to go there. Let's just go through all of these items real quick. So the first one is just a viewpoint. So if you want to create a viewpoint, very simple, and then I just very simple process. You go to that area, find a location, do your camera angle, and just click on it. It's gonna create a viewpoint. If you want to change it, just double click on, and then you can kind of type, right? And then when you type, it's done. And if you want to change it again, you got to hit on this. So when you hit on that one, it's going to adjust the viewpoint. So no matter what, the viewpoint is going to kind of keep the actual location, camera angle, and the properties or the situation of an area. So right now I'm going to use my cross section. So I was just going to grab it and let's just going to put it over here, right? Or let me just do it here. So if I want to create, let's say, a viewpoint for this area, right? So I'm going to create a viewpoint for this area that I am happy with. I can basically just do this and then double click, says section box 1 or just section cut or section 1, and then I'm good. So right now, if I go to the home view, you can see it just removes the section cut. If I go to the test one, this is the one that I created. If I go to the section, you can see how fast I can go. And this is what I was mentioning earlier. So you can go very fast. It's going to increase the efficiency in your navigation and then coordination process in a meeting. So instead of me um, grabbing a section, tool, hit it on this, find this area. So I already created this. I just go, real quick from one location to another location. I'm not gonna waste people's time in the meeting to find the clashes. It's already everything set. I just click on them and just go from there. So this is basically creating it. So you can apply this. You can use, if you have a different, let's say, appearance profile, or you can apply all of those. So the good thing about the viewpoint maintains the different appearances, section cut, any way you want it. The camera angle is gonna, everything is gonna be fixed. So the next one next to it is just a folder. So folder you can double click on is gonna create one folder. So if I click on the folder, I can kind of change it. Let's say your weekly clashes, you're gonna put over there. So when you create these folder, you can simply kind of drag and drop any viewpoints under it. It goes into that folder. And then one note that I want to basically tell you guys. So right now, if I close it, it's basically under open. So if I be outside of the folder and I create a viewpoint, everything is gonna be set outside of this. So what I mean by that is right now you can see I didn't select the folder. I'm gonna hit viewpoint and it's gonna create a viewpoint outside of my folder, right? So right now, and then by the way, just deleting is simply hit delete button and then you can kind of delete it. Well, let's just bring those back. So I have a folder now. So right now, my folder, I want to create all my viewpoints in the folder, right? So I select the folder and hit viewpoint. You can see automatically goes under the folder. But if I'm outside of the folder, if I create viewpoints, you can see all of these viewpoints that basically being created outside. But if I want to be created inside and not drag and drop, you just need to select that folder and start, just move and then create full viewpoints. And you can see all the viewpoints automatically under that folder for you. The other item I want you guys to take a look at is this is the log appearance. So if you have your appearance profiler created and you can apply that appearance profiler to this, you can basically apply it to that viewpoint, lock it, and that's going to basically apply it to all the viewpoints that you have. So if you have like a bunch of viewpoints over here and you want to apply your profiler template, you can lock it, and all these viewpoints that you click on basically is going to contain that appearance profiler change, and he's going to apply it to all those viewpoints. So you don't have to go one by one, change, update one by one. So that's overall change, and it's going to be a great tool. These three dots. So one of them is kind of talking about set home viewpoints. So we know you have access it here. You can kind of set that home viewpoint. We did talk about you have it over there. Also, there's another area that you will be able to access. The next one is kind of delete viewpoint. So if you want to go on something and just delete, simply delete, or you can kind of go on it and hit delete button and everything goes away. So when you're on a viewpoint and if you right click, nothing shows up in terms of deleting it. So you need to basically use these delete, or you need to use the delete button on your keyboard. So the next one that is important and I'm big fan of is creating viewpoints for each level. So if we get your model, so instead of creating viewpoints for level by level by level, you can use this feature, which is going to be a great tool to create viewpoint automatically per level. It basically grabs all the viewpoints from your Revit model and place them over here. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to create a folder. Let's just name the folder level viewpoints. And then when I'm done, I go over here, create viewpoints. So you can see right here, it's going to open up this box for me. It's going to tell me what is the main model that you want to get your levels from. So I have all the models. I want to get it from my architectural model. And it says set horizon of the section box, right? So set the horizon of it is defined by what model? again, I want to do it by my architectural model. So these are all the views that I can see, or all the levels that I can see in the model. Because if I, let's say, if I go to the site, you can see it's going to change. You only have 3 levels in my site. So you can basically see the preview of this. And then right here, it's very, very good. It says like the section box, top of basically the top level and the bottom of the level. So when they do that cut, how you want to see it? You want to see above the slab or below the slab. So I would recommend for the top, let's just put like -1 foot, or if you even want to do like less if you want. And then so that's gonna be below the top upper levels. And then for the bottom, same thing, just put -1. So I'll show you what I was kind of talking about. So when you, let's say, set with all of this, you can kind of hit 17. And right here, basically, this is going to be the all the viewpoints that I created. And this is the model. If you want, I can grab all of them and put it in the levels view if you want. But if you want to leave them this way, it's okay. So you can see basically this section box and how cut all of that. Let's go for one level. So right now you can see on this level that basically cut that section for me. It's basically from the bottom, I went 1 feet below, and from the top, so I can see the overhead of everything. Because if I go 0, it's gonna cut it at the slab level. I don't see the overhead, you know. And it depends how big your slab is. So you can go like -6 inches, 2 inches, 3 inches, 12 inches, you know, whatever you have, you can kind of put them over there. But what I would recommend is, because you want to do the coordination and see the overhead at each level when you click on. So just go a little bit below, whatever below the upper levels slab or floor is, so you can kind of go below that and see everything. So this is gonna be a great tool. And again, if you want to change it, I'll just put it level viewpoints. Let me see if I can type the level properly. So you can kind of put it over here, or you can grab them and put everything in the folder that you created for all the levels. So this is the fastest and easiest way to kind of create all of these levels, right? Just make sure that when you guys create all of that, if you want to, let's say, the section box, this is going to be the size of it. And this is really important, because if I let me show you guys something else before we finish this, so you can see what is the difference is why I selected both same. So you guys pay attention to these box around the architectural model. So right now, if I select architectural model and go to, let's say, site, because it is a bigger model, and then let's just do one thing, -1, -1. I want you to kind of pay attention to the box. So you can see all of these viewpoint that is created right now for that level. You can see how the big the box is versus this one. So basically, it's kind of grab that box around the exact model. So if you, what I'm saying, trying to share here is, if you want to have your uh, level views has less stuff around it, basically just select the same model. It's gonna give you the level for that model. But if you want to see the whole site, let's say if you want to do the site and underground, make sure you select the horizontal box for your site size, so it's gonna give you a bigger area. So, and that's the only difference between which one you want to select. This one, which is going to be the horizontal size of the section box, versus the level. So this grabs the level from this, and this one shows horizontally how big and small they're going to cut that box around your model. Hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.